Hi guys, today's video is going to be my New Year's resolutions. I want to try and make this video as uncut as possible because one, it is currently 8 on a Sunday night and I am under my bedroom light, which isn't the best lighting, which I thoroughly apologise for. And two, I want to kind of make it a challenge for myself to be able to be confident in front of a camera, because this is what I want to do, and I just feel like sometimes I can be a little bit, I make mistakes because I'm kind of not so confident. So I want to try and give myself a challenge to help me get through that. So I have 5 New Year's resolutions, and if you want to find out what they are, then be sure to keep watching. Number 1 is to be selfish. I don't mean that I'm going to be a really horrible person and not think about other people, but I just want to think of myself first for a change. I want to make sure that I'm doing stuff that's going to benefit my future and me now. I kind of feel like I need to get rid of the rubbish people out of my life that kind of put a negative impact onto me, and I feel like I want to do whatever is going to make me happy and kind of not listen to anyone else, but that is the complete opposite to what I do at the moment, so I can't guarantee that New Year's resolution is going to be kind of fulfilled, but I can give it a go. I mean, I think being selfish is something you have to do every now and then. You have to think of yourself before you worry about what other people are going to think and what effect it's going to have on other people, and obviously if it's going to make you happier in the long run, then why wouldn't you do it? Because obviously you are your number one, and you kind of have to worry about you and your health and your well-being before you worry about how it's going to impact other people that might not necessarily affect them in the long run, whereas it might affect you if you don't do what makes you happy. Number 2 is to eat healthy. I am pants at sticking to diets. I cannot do it. So I thought if I make myself a New Year's resolution to just eat healthy, or eat healthier than I already do, then that might be a little bit easier for me to stick to. I can eat healthy, but I just find myself fancying like a bit of chocolate every now and then. And eating healthy, that won't be a case that when I fancy chocolate I'll eat it, but if I have a day where I think, do you know what, I've eaten really well, one little bit of chocolate isn't going to hurt me, then that's what I'm going to do. So eating healthy is a big one for me, really. I personally feel like I'm not happy with how I look and how I am, and eating healthy I think is one of the biggest things that's going to help me to change that. And yeah, so I hope that New Year's resolution is kind of a success for me, because that one kind of is a big one. Number 3 kind of goes with number 2, and it's to go to the gym. I've been joined with a gym for a little while, but I just find that I haven't been going. I kind of stopped going before Christmas, and then it got to Christmas and it just went completely out of the window. I think Christmas is a time where you have to kind of allow yourself to eat rubbish and eat cakes and eat mince pies and drink whatever you want to drink and just be happy about it, because Christmas is a really, really lovely family time where you don't want to be worried about what you're putting into your body, and you kind of don't want to be worrying about going to the gym, or what days you can go to the gym and what days you can't, what days you're busy and what days you're not. So it kind of went out the window, but I plan now for the new year that I will be going regularly. I'm hoping 2 to 3 times a week. Whether that will be kind of consistent throughout the weeks, I don't know, but I'm going to at least try and go twice a week. The gym is something that I can sometimes struggle with because I have like zero self-confidence, and being around people that are really slim or really muscly or really kind of toned, it just completely puts me off. But I feel like I've kind of got to push myself to go this time, so fingers crossed. 4 is to be social. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not social, because I do go out with my friends and I do spend time with, you know, my friends and family, and kind of outside going for meals or whatever. But I feel like sometimes I put it off and I don't really make an effort with my friends to arrange something with them necessarily. And it's not because I don't want to see them, it's just that some days I just don't feel like going out, and then I kind of put myself off every single day because I just don't really fancy being around other people, especially after work when I've had a whole long day at work. And then the last thing I want to do is rush home, get a shower, get changed, and then go back out again. But I need to kind of push myself to do that and rush about a bit more often, because I can be a little bit laid back, which sometimes is a good thing, sometimes isn't such a good thing. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you like people that are laid back, or do you prefer someone who's more on the go and is willing to do lots of adventurous stuff? Because that isn't me. Number 5 is to conquer my anxiety. In October, I went through stress and anxiety from work, and I mean, I'm only at the beginning of it, and anxiety is something that people suffer with their whole lives, or for the majority of their lives, and obviously people find different ways to deal with it. I haven't quite found out how to deal with it yet, but I feel like I need to look into it, and I need to find a way that kind of helps me personally. I mean, I'm rubbish at talking to people. If I'm sort of feeling anxious or if I'm feeling down about something, I won't tell anyone. I'll let myself stew on it, and then I get myself to a point where I go into a panic attack, so which is never a good thing. So I need to focus on myself again, as such, finding out what works best for me, and I need to kind of work on talking to people and dealing with it in my own kind of way. But I can imagine that quite a few of you do suffer with anxiety and will know where I'm coming from. But yeah, I feel like I need to get on top of mine a little bit. Yeah, so we'll see where that goes. I am going to add one more New Year's resolution onto my list, which isn't actually in a little booklet, but I want to be more organised. I want to have notes of what I'm doing daily. I want to have a diary of when I'm going to upload, when I'm going to film, when I'm going to edit, when I'm going to write up a blog post, when I'm going to take pictures and edit them, or when I'm going to create a thumbnail for my videos, stuff like that. I want to make a note of when I'm working at the nursery and kind of how much time I'll have when I get home to get stuff done for my YouTube and my blog, because my YouTube and my blog is something that I really want to work on and I really want to make it successful. And I know that there are so many YouTubers out there nowadays, and it is such a struggle to get anywhere with making videos and to become popular, but I want to do it. It's a big aim, but yeah, I want to do it. I want to kind of prove myself wrong and know, even though I'm telling myself that I know it will never happen, I kind of want to do it just to prove myself wrong and to prove other people wrong as well. But yeah, I hope that this kind of gave you an insight into what I want to happen in 2017. Let me know what your New Year's resolutions are in the comments below. I would love to know, because I'm nosy and I like to know stuff like that. I would also like to know if you guys have any ideas for videos. I was thinking of doing a video solely on my anxiety, to talk about what happens when I get anxious, or what I get anxious about, or whatever. So if you guys would be interested in that, then click the like button down below. Or if you'd like to see what's in my bag, or another makeup tutorial, or whatever you guys want to see, let me know in the comments. and I will work on them for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and click that subscribe button down below. I am really enjoying making these videos. I think they're helping me to become more confident, but not 100%. I don't really ask people what they think and whether they think I've changed since doing it, but I do think it's helping me. And sometimes I can feel more confident talking to a camera than I can to an actual human being, which I don't know if that's normal, but that's how I roll. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing any of those videos I mentioned, make sure you comment and let me know, and I will see you next time. Bye!